Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Infraspace. And as you can undoubtedly see, it's going quite well at the moment. If we have a quick look at the old production overview, yeah, we're 5 by 5 9 by 7 and coming around for a 709. And that's all good. We are, I believe, that's not the right button. No, get rid of that. It's this picture of the dome instead. We are a level 4. Now, all of the citizens we have are level 4 citizens. Boom shakalaka. Which means that we've got new research available, and I've gone for the self-cleaning the solar panels, because that will provide more power. Seems like a good spin, without having to move anything around. However, moving things around, he says, segueing perfectly, is the aim of the game. While you were away, I built this. I know, isn't it beautiful? It's perfectly symmetrical in every single conceivable way. If I could flatten the ground, life would be a lot easier. But this is a concept of what I'm doing, and the more I look at it, the more I go, oh, what? Yes, it's a concept of what I'm doing because so far I've just mashed stuff in. I think we can all agree that mashing stuff in is the aim, is the way that it's been played so far. And I actually want to move into trying to lay things out a little bit better. So I'm not going to get this done, but what I want to do is just have a look at conceptually whether or not this is a good idea. So the idea that I've got is to continue building. Give me highways here, and I want stage 3 highways, and just rock this in a straight line like that, and that should sit at ground level, which it does. Is having an airborne kind of grid structure to transport stuff around, leading to very nice and simplistic grid patterns off the sides of it, where we're actually going to put stuff that is for people and stuff and things. Look, I'll build one and then you'll see what I'm talking about. The good news is I've got stack loads of materials with which to make this happen. So we'll see if I can make this happen. Right, if I bang all of that out there's a good chance I'm going to need to rebuild this road in order to make it viable. I hope I don't, but you never know for sure, do you? No, that seems to come up all right. I mean, not brilliantly, obviously, but comes up all right. But then you've got a node there, and you see the node on the next one's in a different place. Guys, it's crazy. Yeah, blame the landscape. You're on your alien planet. That one's not gone right. Okay, hang on. There. No, you didn't have to take out all of it, but okay, if you so wish. Yeah, okay, good. Right, and another one over here. Right. This will make some sense in just a moment. I'm going to try and do it in a way that doesn't involve everybody moving out and going, we've got nothing that we want, and you're a disaster, and this is a disaster, and it's all a disaster. And that bit isn't working. All right, yeah, I'll take that. No, that bit there. All right, take that bit out. Put it back in again. Yeah. The road laying is a very small amount of fussiness is going on with the road building, and that's okay. I don't know whether it will be changed over the course of the early access or not. It's not a complete deal breaker, but it's not perfect. So, you know, there you go. That's my review of the road building. Yeah, you see, look, it did exactly the same thing again there, and I suspect what you did was you tried to second guess it and got it wrong. But there you are, you've got that working now. So imagine a grid sort of like that, with mostly equal size boxes, or a selection of boxes that are of similar size. Hey, that's a bit more of a catch-all. And then I can run all of the industrial stuff that needs to go further and faster out on the highway. And then we've got this roundabout, which is round. Shut up. Sat here, that will, yeah, no, it's perfectly round, that is. Yeah, no, that's, you need to get your eyes checked to sort out problems there. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to hook up power in a dedicated kind of power area. He said, looking for something that might serve as a dedicated power area. Yeah, dedicated power area. There, Maureen. Just try that. I just wanted to check the old catchment there. Yes, I mean sticking one here is not a bad idea because it doesn't need road access, and it does have a reasonable amount of catchment going on. So you'd probably want another one out here somewhere, and we'll give that one road access because I'm feeling generous. Yeah, except you've broken it. Yeah, all right, okay. Well, swift that out about there. There you go. Oh, one thing that I've done that I shouldn't have. These aren't supposed to be highways. You can't build roads, houses next to highways. And for all of you who were very, you were all going, oh, you can't build road next to highway. Kind of go like, yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, there's the reverse road button. Well, the things you know. Right, okay, so yeah, just swap this for stuff that is actually commercially viable. There you go. It's a relatively painless operation. But at the same time, it would have been nice if you'd spotted that sooner. But hey-ho. Right, yep. All of this. And then I'll leave these as highways so that the traffic can move faster, and just make sure that I'm plumbing stuff in against the roads where stuff can actually move. That's my thinking. Right, and then that one. Okay, golden. What are you actually going to stick here? I've got no idea. And also, how are you going to connect up the power to your central power reserve system here? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I didn't have a plan up until about 10 seconds ago. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to lay it directly along the motorway. Okay, all right, yeah, you've broken it. Oh, flaming Nora. Yeah, it lets you do it, and then just kind of go, and afterwards it goes, no, Gov, no, you've not thought that through. There you go. How about now? Are you happy now? Yes. Right. So the aforementioned power plant. Plants du power. Where are you? Where? How are you? Where exactly are you going to set this up, or are you just going to leave it alone? You know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. I think we'll do that if we get to it. Let's just put in the cheekiest of pylon-based connectivity here. There you go. That's pretty solid. It's pretty ugly. What have you done there? Oh, that's a reserve cable in case the first one gets snagged on something. Perfect. Good. That's nice. Yeah. You can all connect up onto that. Yeah, we'll take it out over here. I'll tidy this up if and when I can be bothered later on. Oh, I'm loving that it's snapping now. That makes life a heck of a lot easier. Right, okay, so there's that bit. Now, what I want to do is move all of my housing out and slap it in here and adjacent blocks that do kind of the same thing. But we're not there yet because I need to make sure that I've got all of the necessary connections hooked up before doing so. Right, okay, so give me this. Yeah, you're not on replace anymore. We now want to up the tempo, and I think it's a double tempo upper. Check to the side. Check to the side. We don't want to be going any higher. No, that's all working. Okay, right. Well, keep rolling. Okay. Can't really roll much further though, because there's houses and what have you in the way. You could just build new ones. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Yeah, I could just build new ones. Do you want to build some new ones? That's an interesting... Shut up. How about we lay out a bit more of the grid? I'm going to stick with using highways to lay it out, and then I'll replace the ones that I need to replace later on. Why are you not snapping to anything? Or rather, why are you not snapping to that bit? That's the one where I need it to snap. I bet this isn't working properly. Yeah, no, you see, what you haven't done is gone back to ground level there. Yeah, hooray! Well done, we've done that. Good. Try it again, and this time, F. Snap. There you go. That look. No, that's wrong. Still. Don't give me the runaround on this. Maybe it's because you can't have more than whatever 4 nodules coming off a central doohickey. Well, that would be a bit of a downer. Yeah, well, if that's the way that the system is played, then you have to work with the cards that you're dealt here, sunshine. You You can't bemoan it. It's not going to do, and that's the wrong type of road. Do you think that might have possibly been the cause of the problem? Based on the lack of snappage? No. Yeah, it won't do it on the crossroads either. Four connections off a single dot is what it will allow. Okay. Alright, well that's not the end of the world. Right, keep going this way. A lot. There you go. Lovely. And this one? Yeah, a lot. Good. And this one? Yeah, a lot. It's alright, I'm going to change that back to being a regular thingamajig in a moment. What are you going to do with that? I'll figure that out. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you'll figure it out, because that's important. Okay, right, well, let's get these... let's get that replaced. And then let's get these cross members in. You're not building a house. Oh, I very much am. From about here? From about there. From about here. Alright, okay. Go on. Yeah. What would be super is if you were to go 90 degrees, Gov. Super. And it does it sometimes, but not every time. No, that's fine. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Ish. That's very much not 90 degrees, though, is it? No. Right about here is where I want it. Well, do it then. It's broken, look. Well, these things should come as no surprise. Right, I'm going to finish laying this grid out, because otherwise I'm going to run painfully thin on commentary if I haven't done so already. I mean, you can be the judge of that's broken as well. Yeah, I'll get this fixed, and then we'll come. Time, friends, has passed, and there is one single trunk road out of the new area, which I'll show you in a second, obviously. And as you can see, the traffic is lively. But what's interesting is, I mean, I just highlighted this junction, and what you can do here is you can change where stuff's allowed to go. Now, I'm not going to do that at the moment, because this is kind of fundamental to keeping anything working at all. But that's an interesting for pathing opportunities, and it looks like the strength of the game really comes from the routing of traffic. This is less about building stuff, and it's more about getting the traffic where it needs to go. And as you can see already, as time goes on, you're going to have increasing numbers, increasing volumes of traffic trying to get from hither to yon. Anyway, I made some squares-ish. I made some four-sided items. Rectangles, that's what they're called. Yeah, but some of them might just be parrot. Whatever, I made that, right? It's all lovely. I've also relocated the original iron mine that we had here. I've made it bigger and considerably more beefy. We've even got a couple of the big ones. Well, they're not running because we don't use the stuff. But if we needed the stuff, there's one running. Look, there you go. Dig it in. All right, stop then. See if I care. And then the associated steel mills going on here as well, and they're all getting a production bonus because of the proximity of the mines that are going on. So that's all jolly nice, isn't it? Anyway, here comes the fun bit in inverted commas. Is let's send stuff out there. That's a rock. Okay, that's a driving hazard. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. So the question is, what do we do here? Now, I want to run the big chunky road out further that way, and I want to stick another roundabout in about here. Putting, I know it's an inelegant roundabout, and if time were spent, a more elegant roundabout could undoubtedly be settled in there. But no, we're going to crack on and see what we can get out of this. So how do I actually want to proceed here? Well, if you've got your iron mine going there, and what I'm trying to do is make it so that these connecting roads, that we've got enough of those to make sure that we've got high-speed traffic for kind of interchanges and stuff. I think I'm going to bring my sand mining out here. But you do use quite a bit of sand mining over near Silicon Whatnot. Well, that would be a separate project, is to take Silicon Whatnot and build the same kind of system over here. Based on us needing aluminium, which lives up here, and copper, which is down there, then I think the plan would be... Look at just how wonky this is. I think the plan would be to continue this road out that way, hook around the corner, and finish up down here with aluminium being kind of the end of the line. That's fine. I mean, obviously you stick another roundabout in there and then you can snake off through this bit there. But that's something that we're unlikely to get to in the short or even long term, because I'm trying this out and we're going to call it a day for the time being and come back later in early access. So, what's the smart thing to do? Because to progress, you're going to have to bulldoze this lot. Yes. Well, in which case, the smart thing to do is to start thinking replacements for that lot. In which case, you're going to want housing first and foremost, and to get those houses up to the correct tier. Alright, so what? We're going to do housing in this back corner? Yeah. Okay, alright, fine. The thing that's a bit of a shame is that it doesn't give you any kind of account of how many houses you actually possess. And that would be very useful to know, because then you would know exactly how many you'd need to. You've broken that. Okay, hang on. Drag it. There you go. Stick it on there. Keep it coming. Yeah, let's do a bunch of them, and then we'll work these up to max tier, and then I will delete as many are not max tier. Just have to stay above 1,000 to maintain the city level that we've got. Right. You know what else would be smart here? Something oxygen. Yeah, I think something oxygen is possibly a smart way to go there. I mean, look, we've got stuff moving. Oh, they're even using the roundabout. Look. Oh, that's ace. Okay. Oh no, this is bizarrely, and I should have more faith in myself, but this is going to work. Right, yeah, keep going. Just slap in loads of these, and then we'll look at moving a couple of bits of oxygen and carbon production out here, and we'll see how it goes. Having these facing in multiple different directions it's not the best move. No. Also, if these grids were the right size, I think the way to do it would be slap the buildings in that you want, and then grid accordingly. Well, okay, we can do that here by means of demonstration, and you need electricity out here as well. Well, I've left a convenient space for it there. You left convenient space. Yeah, I did. Okay. See, so you'd put in 3, rock and roll, like that. Yeah. Right, if 3 was the grid size that you were opting for in your particular endeavours, and then you'd start your little road like that. Only a little bit straighter, maybe. Yeah, no, it really wants to go for that node. All right, well, let's go from the node and go back the other way. Like so. Yeah, that's broken now. Perfect. Yeah, it's okay. I get it. It's because the node's too close, and therefore you need to relay it with all of that, properly apportioned. There you go, like that. Right, let's put in some power distribution. Now, how much overlap do we actually want? We don't need much overlap. Got to fit. Oh, look at that! It fits nicely as well. Very good. Right, and then we're going to need you to connect presumably to that, but that's no. Well, look, you've left space. Just go through the gaps. Okay, all right, yeah. It's okay. Once I've got stuff in there, it'll be less flaming ugly than it is at the moment. But right now, flaming ugly is our watchword. Okay, now, if you're going to continue doing housing around this kind of perimeter, then maybe one of the things they demand, such as the plant life, would be a good thing to stick in the middle to make distribution easier. Now, for those of you going like, no, you want to do your oxygen there? I go, yes, but no, because the carbon that comes with the oxygen is used elsewhere. That's broken. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Well, these are slightly larger, but we already know that the important stuff all fits there, so that's fine. And then the next one needs to be a highway, and then we want a roundabout out here somewhere. It's fine. That's okay. We'll get to it. Well, we might get to it. We'll see. Right. Okay. I may be presenting this in, look at the revolutionary brilliance, but it's not really revolutionary brilliance, is it? This is just building a grid-based city, which is no big deal. But I do like the opportunity presented in wangling a significant amount of traffic. Right, that's 4. How many am I currently playing with? 6. Well, do you want to future-proof that a little bit? Well, I will do if we can get... Yeah, there's one. Yeah. Well, there would be better. There you go. Can we get one in here? Negatory. Okay. So that's what? That's 5, 6, 7. Let's go for 8. Let's go for 9. There we go. And then we filled in all of that. That's possibly excessive. Yeah, I know. But think of all the greenery and marvellousness. Keep half an eye on your jobs, because otherwise you're gonna come unstuck here. And then get these in. Really, is that the best thing we can put here? Yeah, because I say so. Alright, fair play. Yeah, go on. Will that fit? Yeah. Right. Okay, nice. That's not bad. Alright, so if we are thinking oxygen production needs to be a little bit more centralised in order to get to other areas so that we can grab the carbon, we're looking at one of these two, or maybe these two, but I think we'll stick over this side. No, that's not necessarily the smart way to go. Look, here you've got trucks that will stay within the domed areas, right? Because we've got domes starting to come up. Whereas this is always going to be flinging out steel and an iron ore as the need arises. So this side of things is likely to get quite busy. Whereas this side of things at the moment, there's no exporting going on. So I think over there would be the smarter play. Alright, how many are you thinking? I'm thinking we'd go over here. How many have we got at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 16, 19. We got some over here? Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, there's one. 20. So we've got 20 of those at the moment. Alright, ooh, what's going on over here? This is concrete trucks trying to get to the concrete hub. Ah, well the concrete hub's in a terrible place then. Yeah, you know where you want it? Here. Yeah. Okay, alright, well hang on, I'll do that now. Concrete storage, please. Slap it on there. That might alleviate some traffic. It might, of course, not alleviate some traffic, but it might. You have to wait for new stuff to try and join. There you go. Yeah. Is it all going up there? No, some of it's still being redirected to the old one. There's an easy way to stop that. Is there? Yeah, you burn it down. Maybe wait until everything is going up this second road. Having two storage things isn't going to do you any harm. True. I could have just put it here, of course, but you can't put stuff directly against the highway. Pro tip. Yeah. No, leave that alone, it's fine. Anyway, we need 20 oxygen processors. And I'm going to place all of them if I can. There you go, that takes us up to 25. Yeah, and again, build them first and then put the roads down afterwards. Ah, yeah, I know that's a pro tip for later though, isn't it? And we've got, what, 6, 7, 8 of these can now be murderated. Oh. Are we doing it? We're doing it. Okay. Well, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That'll do. Yeah, just because I lost count, and therefore I thought, let's not go overboard. Although saying that, 3, 6, 9, 10 we've got now. All right, you can get back to murderating. Go. Yeah. Let's do a bit of this. Right. Well, it's farms next, then, isn't it? Yep, farms next. Okay. Right. Cool. Where do you want them? Well, again, these service habitats only. So, where do you want to go? Well, you were saying roundabout coming up pretty soon, so let's expand the grid further. Yeah, look, I haven't just invented grid-based building, okay? That's not a thing that I've done. It's just interesting transitioning from a build it wherever you fancy gov version into a now can I move things around. You know you don't have to bulldoze those, right? You could just move them. Oh, yeah. So how about you build the excess in terms of farms and then move the rest? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's smart. Well, it's smarter than what you're doing at the moment. Yeah. Are you really going to build a second roundabout live on the air? Well, you say live. I might edit out quite a lot of the wonkiness. Yeah, people love it when you do that. Yeah, they certainly don't enjoy watching you go, oh, come on! over and over again. Because, I mean, that is, you know, probably the most commonly used phrase you have. Either that or it'll work. No, trust me. 2, what do you think? A 4? Yeah, 3, 4. Yeah. And the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the jobs count? We're fine. We've got 200 workers spare at the moment. Right, and then we'll stick in our grid-based highway. The trunk road, as it were. The distribution road to glory. And that one hasn't quite gone far enough. It's all fine. Now, I mean, we can simplify traffic yet further with the judicious application of some roundabouts. But we're not at that stage yet. Nothing is gridlocked to the extent that that kind of efficiency is required. This would be the way that I would advocate for building in the first place if you had any kind of sense, because it's not going to charge you that much more. Sure, you'll go through a bunch of concrete, but the only pressure that you're placing, or that is placed upon you, is patience, really. I mean, how long are you prepared to wait before doing this? Because nothing else is going like, I need your urgent attention. You're going to go, no, you don't. No one needs my urgent anything, and they can't have it anyway because it's my urgent. You've got to get your own. Right, slap that up there. Slap this over gently. There you go. Right, bring you down here. Thank you. Now then, are you going to do this? Oh, alright, here's how I did it last time. I can't say with absolute certainty that this is a good approach in terms of making a wonky roundabout, but it's the wonky roundabout that I built, and therefore it's the one that I'm going to build for you here today. Welcome aboard the good ship wonky roundabout. Right, we want that. Now, I'm going to try a different approach. Let's get rid of these for now, because they'll possibly be needed for other things in a moment. Okay, done? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Fortune favours the people that it decides to fortune, so let's rock and roll. Right, bump that up too. And then you want a kind of a feel for how long you're making it. Let's go 2.6 steel is good. Alright, okay, and then start about here. No, go out for 2.6 steel. Yes. Yeah. Okay, now, those are pointing in opposite directions, but if you go, wah, then that's that fixed. Right, and then, well, next we'll do, trust me, I spent a long time doing this before, and this is by far and away the way that I found that kind of works. Alright, take this down here by 2.6 steel. You sure? No. I might change my mind in a moment. Alright, we'll try this now and then see if it works. Alright, build curved road onto here. It's too short, you see, it's not going to work. No, valid. Alright, well look, how about you just square the corner and then we'll try twizzling it into a circle afterwards. Alright, so we're going down by... Don't you bend on me, road. Alright, fine, bend on me, see if I care. 2.6, it's going to be 5.2. This one's bigger than the last one. Yeah, I know, but that just means there's more drama. Yeah, okay, and then we're coming out this way, 5.2. Yeah. Yes. And then back that way. Right, okay. Now, you see, when you've got the curvinationness applied, that's a word, then it does have a fighting chance at trying to understand your whims and needs. But then you can get hold of it and fiddle around with it. Thank you. Until you've kind of got it going where you want to. Then you need the move tool in order to move the whatnot until you're marginally more satisfied than you were a couple of moments ago. Yeah. How are we doing at the moment? Marginally dissatisfied? Yeah, I know. But, you know, we'll kind of get there. Yeah, this is forming a circle-ish by hand. You could take it that way. Yeah. You do it, baby. Yeah. It looks horrible. It does look horrible. All right, bring it back in. Yeah. It's only this bit is actually not completely awful. This bit is completely awful. Well, take it out further. And that way you can, by elongating the curve, you might fool people into thinking it's not quite as odious as you perhaps thought it might be. Alright, and then zoom in, turn the movement thingamajiggle off, grab this. No, 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 there isn't an undo button, so go easy. Alright, there you go, and then that's it, that's a ticket, go on. Yeah, sure, do that. Yeah. What do we think? Well, it's about as circular as the last one. It is, isn't it? Isn't it about as circular as the... Shut it. Go on, get in there just a bit. Yeah, you get in there just a bit. Yeah. That's it. Shrinky-dink it a little bit. All right, okay. Go on, that's it. Stick it in the oven and then be disappointed. Yeah, oh, all right. You know what I'll take? What? More medication? No, no, I'll take that. That'll do. Right, now, the only issue you got there is those corner nodes are kind of in the wrong place. But I'm optimistic that won't matter. I'm basing this, of course, off nothing. But, hey-ho. Right, keep building out that way, and then you've got that plumbed in. Right. This area down the bottom's a little bit, you know, a bit... Whoa. Okay, yeah, all right. Let's take it out there. Yeah. I mean, the game does its best with you. It kind of goes, oh, yeah, all right, I'll smooth that out a little bit. And you go, yeah, it's not great, though, is it? So I now want roads either side that are more or less evenly spaced, even equidistant, one might possibly say. And we'll go from here. Actually, bump that back down to ground level. Fling you out this way. Yeah. And then you're going to need to eyeball this. All right. About here, you think? We really don't want to go about there. No. But it'll work. Says you. Also, you can't build it there. If you remember, you can only have 4 roads connecting to one Triffid. So you're going to need to come in a little bit closer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, this is actually going to work. Alright. Says you. Alright, and then this one out to here. Yeah. Right, and we'll take the corner point here. And we'll take it over to there. It doesn't want to do that. Yeah, but it has done, though. Yeah, it has done, if you mean it's broken now. I wonder if you can wiggle that so it starts working again. Doubtful. Keep working on what you're doing, because it's got, you know, potential and momentum. Momentum. Yeah. Go on, that'll go. Go on, go the other way. That will not go. Alright, what if I went that way? Oh yeah, that will go. Alright, well why won't it go this way? I want it to go this way. Well, it won't. But I want it to. And therefore it should and must. Alright, well just come on, persevere, man. This is why I did this offline while you weren't watching, because I knew that there would be a lot of faffing going on. Right, go on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can't do it. Oh, well, Alright, try a different one. See if this is just a bad job. Looks like a bad job, doesn't it? Yeah, try again. Try this end, up to this end. There you go. Alright, don't question why it worked. Just accept that it did. Alright, okay, different methodology. I'm with you. That's hideous, but we can at least wiggle it around a bit in a minute. Alright, so if we bring this back out. Yeah. Right, and now grab this. And then find somewhere where it's not going to bellyache about it. Like that. It's belly aching there. Yeah. All right. Let's see if the wigglage will make it lively again. It's doing something wretched. Oh, what have I done? How have I? It's more to the point. How have I done it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. That worked apparently. Yeah. I mean, it looks significantly worse. Shut up. Working is good enough. It's not good enough. Oh, what are you playing at? Just stop fiddling with things that are almost right. It's not almost right. It's almost... it's an absolute dog's dinner. Anyway, that's super. Let's put in the crossing path here. Sure, it can't go any worse. And then, we'll proceed merrily. And out to there. Oh, yeah. Oh, wicked. Only a bit old to be saying wicked. Shh. Right, there you go. That's that. Good. And a bit of this. Yeah, take it all the way out there. Yeah, bring this one down. Smack it into there. I'm out of concrete. Ah. Well, I guess that's probably enough for the moment then. Says me. Oh, look, we've got lots of lovely stuff we can start moving. Yeah, but you are out of concrete. Up the ramp the tempo up. Okay. Let's check production. Production's golden. Okay, cool. Okay, so next up is build some more of these chaps out here. Yeah. Or rather move some of these chaps. Yes. But you're going to want to be careful about it. Remember, everything that they need is coming in on this one road. And when it comes to consumer goods, I would imagine we're already a little bit strapped for... Yeah, home appliances, look. Not as many as you might like. Yeah, but there's tons of computers. In fact, these people are all absolutely, you know, they're laughing it up. They're having a great time, loving their new life here on the off-world colonies. What? They took their chance to begin again? Yeah, they did. What have you done? And why have you done it? I think I explained why I have done it. I think you'll find. Anyway, we've got 8 of these up here, which means I can move some of these without any loss in livelihood and wonderment. Right. Stick them in there? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you do wonder how this is going to impact, because obviously you've got journey times for deliveries, which is, you know, it's not insignificant. It's not something that you can just casually go, it'll be fine. No, you can bulldoze your gardens. That's true. Okay, yeah, I will do in a moment. Maybe leave 2 behind, just in case of emergency. Emergency gardens. Yes, certainly. That's a thing I'll do. Yeah, so eat that. And plus that's given us a bit more concrete. Well, that's super, isn't it? Right, also, given your oxygen production here, you can start nuking them and all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and these. Oh, that saves us a little bit of distributional things. Yeah, kill the roads while you're at it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me all my concrete back, you peasants. Well, you're the ones spending it on stupid roads. This is very true. Right, okay, good. Ish. We can now... you've got to put another roundabout in here. Oh, nightmare. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go away and do this. And then, once I've done... then we'll reconvene, and you can judge accordingly. Alright, so a little bit of time has passed, and it works. And look at this for a thing of beauty. Now, I built this one the other way around, so I've built the roundabout at ground level, and then you've got the highway, this bumpy business going on here, because it's following the contours of the land, you see. It doesn't stay at a consistent height. If you were to say, I want it to be, I don't know, 3 metres above sea level, for example, and then it should lock at 3 metres of... it's just me. But that I would say would be an area for improvement, would be to... but for the game to be able to make it slightly easier to build neater roads. Then we've got another roundabout out here, and here's the important bit. It's being used. Yeah, I know, no one's more surprised than me. I don't know what I just did, but I assume it was bad. Yeah, it's working out really quite nicely. I mean, I cut a corner. I moved all my solar panels here and just created a bypass for trucks delivering further afield. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff coming this way. Some of it's still feeding Old Town, and some of it is feeding New Town over there. New Town is definitely the way to go to keep your expansion neat. I think it just needs a little bit more control over your road building, but or terrain manipulation. I think are the 2 ways to go in order to make a, yes, admittedly fairly bland, but it then opens you up to be able to do all kinds of decorative business, especially you know what you need. You need monorails. You need a train service. You need monorails. You need... Where is all this lot going? You all appear to be going to the concrete factory, but you're not all carrying concrete, are you? Yeah. Oh, okay. Have I got more concrete trucks out? Concrete factories over here then? Well, they're all coming from somewhere. Ah, there's one. There's one. Yeah. Where are they coming from? They're coming from down here. I haven't got a concrete factory down here. No, I genuinely haven't. What the heck are they transporting? Can you click on the truck and find... That's a reverie. Okay. Well, these are all the reveries, and they're all going into central storage. Okay. They are all concrete trucks. Well, where's all this flaming concrete coming from then? We'll keep following it back and you'll find out. Look, here's some more. Okay. Where the heck are they coming from? They're not concrete trucks. Those are steel trucks. Oh, well, that's an easy flaming fix to make. Hang on. I'll solve that right ruddy now. Yeah. No, see, look, I'll bang this in here and the job's a good one. There you are. You lot stuff your stuff in here, and then the concrete trucks can all carry on as they are doing. There you go. See, look, you're storing iron on. It's steel, rather. Right. Well, that makes life a lot easier. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. I will revisit the series, revisit the game when a few more updates in the early access have been added. I like it. I like the peaceful nature of it. As you can see, we're getting through the. Getting through the research, and I'm reluctant to build much more in terms of research because it just feels like, well, I'm just going to burn through all of the gameplay before we, you know, accomplish much of anything. Let's go fertilizer for the next one. Yeah, that's an authentic accent, and no mistake. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned to this channel for further adventures involving things of this nature. I think it looks alright. I think this roundabout looks alright. It's not being widely used at the moment, but that's only because there's not a lot out here that you wouldn't jump off at the previous roundabout in order to make a delivery. I don't mind. I mean, that's fine. Efficiency is the watchword. Oh, I stuck some windmills up next to my my roundabout power station distribution hub zone thing. Groovy. Thanks very much for watching. Catch you next time. Cheerio.